Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video, and we are going to be jumping in now and doing part 2 of the Island Revelry thing, Undying Thunder, right? So this will give you your solutions to the puzzles. One of them is a little bit tricky, I think, for some people. The other one's not too bad, but they're both going to be covered in this video. Again, as always guys, this is not a guide for you to do team building and stuff like that. You will see me going through all the stages, because that is kind of what we do. But the main takeaway you're going to get from this is going to be the solutions to the two main puzzles. So build your strongest teams. Make sure you put investment into your battle list. That is what's going to help you beat these stages. I try and go for quick clears as soon as possible, because the quicker I clear it, the quicker we can get on and look at these puzzle solutions. If you wonder why I don't do them straight away, I'll be completely honest with you. If I'd done the solutions straight away on these videos, my retention rate would be absolutely shocking, and YouTube actually does not like that. So if all the solutions were at the start of the video, people would watch the solutions and then quickly come off the video, which would ultimately hurt the channel. So I've got to be quite tactical and I've got to spread them out. The reason for that is, like I said, retention rate causes your channel to perform poorly if you do not retain people's interest throughout the video. So the way I've got to do that is by being tactical and spreading out exactly when we do the solution in this video. So now we're going to do the guessing game, because if I'd done the solution straight away, everyone would tune off the video and it's only been about a minute in, and that is a bad thing. So again, you'll see here, I'm still at this point using the tactic my wife told me to use for doing these, which is just remember what came before. I used to always do like just random spots, and ever since just doing that, just choose the next square, and my scores have always been better. So that is what I tend to do, and that's what I stick to. So do that, get yourself some good scores. Yeah, it's a shame that they don't actually have the battle list tokens in the secret training anymore. I did do a video talking about secret training. It is ultimately still a little bit not as good as before. So here we go with our solution to this puzzle. There's only so many. I think this is the only way you can do this, to be honest. Took me a couple of attempts, but then I figured out what I had to do here just to complete it. Yeah, it can be quite annoying, you know, like these stages can be quite annoying, but once you get them down, they're not too bad. I just find it quite funny that they keep making the second stage easier than the first stage, which doesn't really make any sense. You would feel like it would be something that would ramp up, you know, like stage 1 is normally easier than stage 2. It just tends to be how these things go. But there's your solution. You can get your little chest here, give you some red gems, no, some yellow gems, there you go. Next up, I think I do my favourite of the, what do you call them, mini games. This one just reminds me of Sonic 2. If you've played Sonic 2, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you've not played Sonic 2, how? I mean, I don't care how old someone is. There's no reason to not play Sonic 2. It's like an absolute classic. If you've not played Sonic 2, go and play Sonic 2. I think it's part of that Sonic Origins collection, maybe. So if so, get that and play as Amy in Sonic 2. Hey, that's a bit different. Knuckles being in Sonic 2 is not that different, because you could do that thing with a cartridge, but again, you guys are probably that young, some of you, that you'll be thinking, what's a cartridge? But anyway, download Sonic 2. I don't know why I'm suddenly trying to promote Sonic 2, but hey, it's one of the better ones, so get it, play the minigame, which would be the bonus stage, and you'll notice how much it is like this. So we're just about done here, and then we'll move on and do the rest of the battles and get in to do this last puzzle. You get a lot of battle list tokens from doing this stage, as well as getting yourself an Elena at the end of it. I have not maxed out my battle list after this, but I've pretty much got everything that I want to have filled at this stage. So when I do a battle later, we'll kind of see what difference it makes to the scores and stuff like that, you know. I've got all my damage reduction, I've got all my crit resistance, I've got all my parry rate and stuff like that. I think dodge maybe. The only ones I've not really put investment into just now is the the trigger skill one and the shield one. I think there's still one upgrade to go on the shield one, so that's not too bad. I am already summoning for cars for Ken, because you can add Ken to your wish list at the minute, so that's decent. At least you can do that. But yeah, so we're continuing on. After this, there's two bosses left, and there is one stage left. Today's the 27th. We're going to get the update with new content on the 30th, which is really good for me, because that means on the 30th we'll have character showcases, like proper character showcases, like in game rather than using the trial. We'll have 2 trials, so there'll be 2 trial guide videos out. There will be probably an event. I doubt very much, well, there is going to be an event. I doubt very much the event's going to be this formula, so I'm wondering if they're going to use the workbench type formula or explore kind of thing, a bit like they did with Akuma. We'll need to see, but it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out, so we'll wait and see what they do there. So this solution is a lot more straightforward. It is a lot more straightforward than the other one. Like, again, they like to do this. They like to make one really taxing, and then they make the other one super easy. You know, I mean, when I got to here, I thought, have I messed this up? But then I realised, no, I've not messed this up. I just had to complete the circle in a specific way. I call it a circle because you go all the way around, you know. I know it's not a traditional circle shape, but you do have to go in a circle-like pattern to complete it. But there you go. I think this one's redstones. It is redstones. Excellent. You get lots of earrings from this as well. Again, I've got a video for that with really what I think you should be purchasing. Spoiler alert, I really think that the soul boxes, the boxes of soul stones, are your best choice. People will argue and say it is the soul boost gems, the red and the yellow gems. I don't agree, simply because would you ever really put those red or yellow gems into a unit that doesn't have maxed fighting spirit? The answer's no. So that obviously means fighting spirit is going to have more of an impact on your characters than those soul boost gems. It's just my opinion, and there's lots of units that come out and you want to have them. You want to have them stocked up. So that's why I value them above anything else, really. So 2 more to go. Once this one is done, I think, is this the Goken one? Yeah, this is the Goken one. I thought I was going to die here, actually. If you look at my team, I didn't think this team was actually going to make it through here, and I thought, oh, hot damn, I'm going to have to go in and do this again. But it clutched it out. It clutched it out. I'm still, on paper, Elena is fantastic. In practice, I'm finding it hard to get the best out of her just now. I don't know if that's because she's really going to shine at Triple S. I'll find out in a couple of days. But right now, I'm on the fence. I still think she's top tier. She's definitely the best healer in the game. But I'm not sure if I'm finding the best setups for her yet. So that's where I am with her. Again, I'm not re-evaluating where I put her on the tier list. I still think she's top tier. But her whole trigger mechanic not being what I thought it was exactly is kinda... do I regret summoning for her? Maybe. Especially because I now strongly believe, based on reasons, that the turtles will be coming. It's just when. I still think we've probably got a couple of months for them, like I said in the other video. The only logical time now that they can come that makes sense, that's not just random, is going to be the home release. So that'll either be to buy the digital release or when it's on Paramount Plus. I hope it's Paramount Plus, because then that means October. I've got 2 months and I should be able to build up a good stock by then. But anyway, enough prattle from me. That is the solution. That is all the stages done. As you got all your rewards. I've been Hayzink. Like the video, comment, do all that good stuff. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.